Welcome back, my dear students. So what I want to do is I want to actually do a little bit more complex stuff here for you, just to give you guys an example how all of this is put together and works. So what I want to do is, install Bootstrap. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do Control C, clear my terminal. I'm going to do npm install Bootstrap. This is just going to help us, style our HTML and CSS a lot better. It's just going to have a lot of classes for us to use, which is pretty cool. So this is going to be installed in the node modules folder. And we can use the app.vue, this main component here, to actually, let's take this scope out of here. This is, come back here, and I'm going to do an import. This is just going to import the styles from the node modules folder or from whatever I want. In this case, it's going to be importing it from there to here. Okay, so we need to go to that folder here to make it work. So let's go out and more modules and Bootstrap distribution CSS bootstrap.min. Okay, so now we need to make sure that this is working, guys. Let's make sure that you run npm dev, run dev here, and let's go to our posts and let's create some type of button here. Button.btn primary. This is just a class, a Bootstrap class, to make this look nice. And I'm just going to call it click. So it's going to have a btn and then another class of btn-primary. And let's go to our, I don't have it there. Let's go to our demo real quick. There we go. So it looks like Bootstrap is working. Awesome. So now what I want to do is check, and I'm going to put this in another. What I want to do is I want to check for some type of navigation. Bootstrap navigation. Bootstrap nav. And this is Bootstrap 4.0. I think this is going to do for us, right? Something like that. Let's copy this. Let's go and let's see where we can put this navigation. This is gonna be navigation for the whole thing. So I'm gonna go to app.vue, and right here in my app, above everything, I'm gonna place that navigation. Okay, because I want this navigation to be available to everything, to everybody, to every page or whatever I'm going to be creating in my site. Now this is going to, we have some type of margin in our app. Let's see, this margin top right here is messing things up. Let's take this style out of here. We don't need that, right? Come back here, and there we go. This is not working, of course, because we will have to import our JavaScript files. Okay, now if you want to add the JavaScript, you can go ahead and add it right here if you want. Not there, but your last file could have a CDM somewhere. Okay, or to work on it, you might want to add it in the, let's see, right here. You can add it per component if you like on top. Okay, you can import it by component, or let's see, where is it? I think I lost it. Right here, right here. You can add it here before you end the body of this, so that way you can play around with it in your JavaScript. Okay, but anyway, we adding it right here so we can play a little bit around. This is not a complete Vue.js course. I just want to give you an idea how this is done. Okay, so once we have Bootstrap and we have a navigation, let's go back to what we got here. Okay, now we need some type of data. Okay, and we are in the post right here. So if I create some type of property here like this, okay, and we want to display it, let's come back here, ID, Let's just say one title, post one. I'm just gonna leave it like this. And 4. 3 and 4. Okay, so that's ready. And get a table or something for our Bootstrap. Bootstrap table. Again, this is a 4.0 Bootstrap table. I'm just gonna take this striped one here, and I'm gonna add it to my posts. Let's come back here, and we have this table here. Let me make this smaller. Okay, let's put some margin on top of our table. I believe we can, and we will, add a margin right here. Say MT4. That's margin top. Let's see if that works. All right, that did not work. MT-4. There we go. That works. That just gives a little. And let's give the side a little padding too. So this root element, let's see if we can put a class here. Call this container. This is all Bootstrap classes. Just make things look nice. Okay? All right. So we're done creating our navigation, our table here, and we need to start displaying some data. So how can we do that? Well, we can say v-if, and let's actually take the other tables out of here. The other rows, table rows. Okay? And our heading is going to be an ID and title. We should actually have a body, right? Let's have a body. Why not? I have a body. Do you have a body? And let's come back here and say, well, we want to display the ID. What is this? Well, let's first create this is going to be post.id, and you're going to see that in a minute when we create our loop. And post.title. And post.body. All right, and here we create a loop. Actually, nope, that's not where we create the loop. We create the loop right here, B4, and we're gonna say post. In post, we're gonna give this guy the key like we've done before, post.id, and sorry guys, I had to pause the video. I had somebody come in the room. So let's come back here and let's create a body real quick, just because I want this to have some type of data here. Make sure we put this here. I'm just gonna put a little space there. Okay. Let's organize this a little bit. Put a space right there. All right, that looks good, even though there's a lot of jargon there, a lot of stuff that we don't want. ID. All right, that looks good. Let's see what our servers have. Localhost 80. There we go. That's how it looks right now. So on the next lecture, we're going to actually create this a little better in a different way. And I'll see you then, guys. Take care.